Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your Love Gems reading. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. Please look in the description box below for readings that I offer. And let's get started with this reading. So, Aquarius, I have pulled for you the Forgiveness card. This is describing your healing process, something that you have been engaged in for quite a while. The forgiveness is an aspect of self-acceptance and acceptance of the challenges, the disappointments, and the failures that you've experienced. I love this card because what I'm sensing from it is particularly for those of you that are ruled by Saturn. And although Aquarius is contemporary ruler is Uranus, your historical traditional ruler was Saturn, and you shared that with Capricorn before Uranus was discovered. So the Saturn sense that one serves others but has this difficulty serving the self to the same degree of generosity. And I do believe this is applying to you, Aquarius. You can forgive others that have wronged you or you perceive have done so, but you may not find it easy to forgive yourself. And this is a sense of discomfort with perhaps how you feel that you were taken in, how that you feel you may have been deceived, or how another person took advantage of you or took you for granted. So this sense that you're not allowed to make mistakes, or that mistakes are somehow punishments that you deserve, is something that you perhaps are really working on accepting yourself as a human being, fallible, making mistakes. And in fact, that's a legitimate way to live and learn. In fact, that's the best way for many of us that we learn, because Saturn is such a difficult taskmaster, because your conditions or the expectations for you can be so high, so demanding, that it is important that you learn to be gentle with yourself. And you are coming forward as the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This is a bit of a summary of what I've just described. There is this capable self, this person who is a master of their craft, who takes responsibility for other people, perhaps an organization, uh, perhaps a family leader, head of household kind of energy, where you take pride in your ability to keep it all together, to make sure that everyone gets their needs. There's a provider vibe here that you take very seriously. You embody this in so many ways. But you're also to a place of uh, having gained wisdom that allows you to be more consciously generous. And I do believe the Ace of Cups is describing that. You're understanding all your concrete, practical, hardworking efforts are simply expressions of your skills, your talents, and your love for others, your concern for them getting what they deserve, doing what is needed to be done, competency. This is something you take seriously, and yet this greater experience of this all being about the love that you not only give, but the love that you allow yourself to receive. And the time has come for many Aquarians to receive love, be admired, let yourself be celebrated, let the acknowledgement, the recognition flow to you. Let people compliment you without a rejoinder that rationalizes or vindicates or explains away why you're not all that. These are very negative, non-self-loving attitudes. This is sometimes something that is socially rewarded or seen as commendable, but it's not commendable. You are long past the point where you should allow yourself to be loved at whatever level you choose and is appropriate for your considerable accomplishments. And what's coming towards you is the Seven of Pentacles. This is really reinforcing the amount of responsibility you have for others. You're taking charge of some project, organization, effort, and you're really evaluating what resources you legitimately have, what areas to invest further in, how to shore up your colleagues or coworkers, and in short, how to gain more reward, more recognition without working harder. You're kind of plateauing here. You know you're on the right path, but you're making adjustments and modifications for the shifting scenario of resources and colleagues that are a part of your profession or your practice. This is you really uh, analyzing this plateau you're at because you're in preparation for making a move. And this is a perfect time to integrate this ability to give love, perhaps through support of those you work with, perhaps the recognition of the strengths of others, as a way to build moving forward rather than according to a script. So there's a way in which you are seeing through the script that you all have received and looking for more innovative ways of maximizing your productivity as a team. So this is all very conceptual love we're talking about, but I'm going to pull some romance cards. This deck, the spiritual intuitive, is definitely fun, sensational, even a little raunchy at times because we need to lighten up about our love lives or lack thereof. And I pulled wedding. Someone is married, has already tied the knot, or is entangled. Hmm. This sheds new light on the Ace of Cups here. It also reflects on your intuitive card of forgiveness. I'm reading this card as uh, a, a reevaluation of a relationship that you perhaps was fundamental to your experience in life, or that was an earlier version of a romantic relationship. It doesn't have to be marriage because wedding is a ceremony. Um, but marriage is something that you are trying to disentangle yourself from in a healthier way. In other words, there's a renewal here that you are experiencing through a love relationship. This can be, look how much we've grown, but there is and has been for a while a really strong indication of your romantic connection. I'm also going to pull from the Confessions of a Soulmate, and what pops out is strive. I've grown up since our last encounter. I've been working on myself to be the better person whom you can feel proud of. I love the pictures on these cards as well. So this is kind of reinforcing that idea that you may be reconnecting with somebody that you were in an important, significant relationship in the past. That just fell out and it just didn't feel, I'm going to take it anyway. I think about you so much, it's scaring me. And this feels like it's coming from you towards this other person. Again, it may be somebody who you once had a relationship with, and in view of your own growth, You are recontemplating the value of that relationship. I'm going to leave this here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, and until next time, Namaste.